Ну что, моя девочка, что мы закажем на завтрак? Омлет с ветчиной и сыром? Мороженое? Как тебе это?
She's a pretty little girl, huh? And her daddy looks so proud of her. But I gotta tell you, he's not half as proud as your daddy is of you. And you know how I know that? Because I saw the way his face lit up the first time he looked at you. It's gonna be okay, isn't it? I'm gonna bring him back here, Samantha. I am. I've got to.
Maybe we're going about this all wrong, Jeffrey. We've been to 8 printers and Zippo.
What can I do for you folks?
Hi. We're hoping that maybe you'd recognize the design on this matchbook.
Well, let's see. Yeah, sure. I printed up a batch of these myself not too long ago.
Well, are you sure about that? You did?
Yeah, I'm sure. I remember the lady that placed the order. You know, it was the hottest day on record in July. She comes in here all done up in some kind of a hooded outfit.
Can you tell us who she was?
Not the police, are you?
No, really. We're just trying to locate a friend here. Honestly, that's it.
Well, the answer's right under your nose. Why don't you just check out Club 666?
With these numbers, they mean a nightclub?
Well, nightclubs gilding the lily a little bit, more like a strip joint. You know, they claim they got honest-to-God witches working there. Well,
you've been a very big help. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Double toil and trouble. Let's go.
What's wrong with this picture? Something's missing. What a shame. So much promise. It should have been us, Cruz. You should have let me love you. But now it's too late. Now you're going to have to pay for betraying me.
Kane, are you all right? You sounded so funny on the phone.
I'm fine. I was up most of the night. I wanted to call you earlier, but I waited.
Well, why didn't you? You know you could call us anytime. Have you been drinking?
No.
Did you remember something?
Yeah. You know this woman, I can't see her face. I know who she is.
You mean you remembered her real name?
Yeah. It's Elena. Elena Nicholas.
Elena Nicholas. As in Dr. Alex Nicholas?
I guess it does fit together in some twisted kind of way. If Dr. Nicholas's daughter really is Eleanor, then he's had a lifetime to poison her mind against the family. We all know the way she's treated me. But it doesn't explain the connection with Kane.
It sure don't. Listen, man, you've seen the two of them together, right? Who's calling the shots?
I don't know. I've been trying to remember. It's just coming up blank.
Have you ever heard them talk about the Capwell family? Any plans they had or anything?
I don't remember. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just confused.
Kane, it's okay. It's all right. You've done great so far. The rest is going to come back to you.
I'm not sure we can wait for the rest to come back, to tell you the truth. Why don't you stay here with Kane? I'll send a car for you later.
Wait a second. Where are you going?
I'm going to get me some answers.
There you go, sweetheart.
You're not just going to leave me here all alone, are you?
Well, I could always arrange for some company.
Do you have any way you could get me some soap and water? The place really stinks.
Oh, sorry. It's the maid's day off.
Well, I'm really hungry, too. I mean, I haven't had breakfast. I'm starving.
You missed morning chow.
Wait. Come back. I mean, you seem to be the person in charge around here.
You better believe it.
Well, I couldn't help noticing that woman across the way in the other cell.
You mean Maxine? Mad Max, we call her. She's crazy as the March hare.
Yeah, I guess that's who I mean. The one that looks so frail?
Frail? Don't you believe it? She's in here doing 7 to 10 on a murder rap.
How'd she do it?
Stab the poor bugger with a knitting needle.
Maxine? I don't know if you can hear me or not, but my name is Gina, and I was just thinking that maybe we could...
Well, the bird woman of Alcatraz. You know that shade of blue is you, darling. You should always wear it.
What are you doing here?
Now, is that any way to greet your chief screw? Prison slang for lawman. Anyway, I couldn't stay away from you while you're in this predicament, if I may quote, and I will. Pulled over for reckless driving, resisting arrest, assaulting a police officer. Let's go. Honey, you're going to have to buy an awful lot of tickets to the policeman's ball to get around this.
Keith, this is not funny.
Funny? Moi? No, I'm here to spring you, baby.
I don't want to be sprung. At least not yet, anyway. No, I want to be sprung later. But you see, I got myself into here on purpose.
Breaking into a jail! What a trendsetter!
Keith, it's the only way I could think of to get myself close enough to Maxine to talk to her, to ask her a few questions. I mean, you weren't being very helpful.
No, God helps those who help themselves. Besides, I can't leave you in a place like this. I mean, you deserve to be in a palace with 100 eunuchs doing your bidding. Me with 100 concubines doing mine.
Will you cut it out? Cut it out!
Huh?
I need your help.
Yes, you do. The judge's going to throw the gavel at you. Darling, you are going to be hammering out license plates before you can whistle Dixie, baby.
Keith, it was the only way I could get in here. You see, the cop pulled me over for speeding. And this light bulb went off in my head, and I got this great idea, and I started hitting it with my purse, and voila, I was here.
The clutch bag caper. Original.
I'm serious, Keith. I mean, it's amazing what a girl has to do to get arrested these days. I tried breaking and entering into a house, but that didn't... Nobody even paid any attention.
What's the world coming to? I shudder to think whose house you tried to break into.
Well, now that you mention it, it was Jeffrey Conrad's house.
I was with you in Jeffrey Conrad's house, you moron!
I went back to see what I got this time. Take a gander at it.
Who is the lovely lady?
The ex-Mrs. Capwell, Pamela Conrad.
Hi.
Hello.
Good morning. I'm meeting Ted Capwell here. Has he gotten here yet?
Sorry, Miss Lockridge, he's not here yet.
Okay. Well, he should be here any minute. I'll go ahead and sit down.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
May I take your order, mademoiselle?
TJ.
One and only. What, has it been that long?
I can't believe you're here.
Mind if I take a seat?
Actually, I'm expecting somebody any minute.
I'll tell you, you're still as beautiful as ever. So do I get to meet my rival, or what?
What are you doing here?
I was very hungry. So I was hoping I'd bump into you. In the flesh.
I didn't mean in the restaurant. I mean, what are you doing here in Santa Barbara?
Oh, it's so hot in Tahoe. Well, you know what it's like between seasons. So I, put the house up for rent. Then I went outside and saw which way the wind was blowing. And guess what? It was blowing south.
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
I thought I told you on the phone when you called that I'm already seeing somebody. Somebody that I care a great deal about.
You see, now you've got me consumed with jealousy. Hey, you know, I remember a time when those feelings were reserved only for me.
TJ, if you think you came here so we could get back together, you're wrong. You wasted a trip. You might as well turn around and go back.
Nah, I think I'll stick around and explore Santa Barbara. Seems very quaint here.
Yeah. No doubt you'll fit right in. There's lots of pretty young rich girls here. Oh, there's Ted.
So, that's the guy that stole your heart, huh?
Well, what do you think? Do I pass?
You look fantastic. Hey, you didn't have to get dressed up just for me.
Well, I'm sorry, darling, but it's not just for you.
Oh, who's the lucky girl?
Well, in a rare fit of ego, I made some appointments with a couple of the modeling agencies here in town. I'm gonna check them out, see what they have to offer, and maybe sign up with one.
What do you need an agent for?
Well, in case this thing with the Beast campaign falls through, and it might, maybe they can line some work up for me.
You know, I thought this was all temporary, the modeling stuff, till school started.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the plan, more or less. I mean, I've worked too hard for too long just to forget about what's really important to me. Anyway, what's on the agenda for you today?
Well, nothing as exciting as you. I'm just going to go down to campus and get my schedule together.
I wish I could go with you.
Yeah, me too. Well, look, you know, you better get going. Don't want to be late. Don't want them to think you're just a pretty face.
Ooh, that hurts. Hey, wish me luck, okay?
You don't need it.
I'll see you later, okay? Bye.
Hi.
Good morning.
How you doing? Sorry I'm late.
That's okay, babe.
We're still trying to have some breakfast, right?
Yes. Ted, this is TJ. TJ, this is Ted.
How do you do? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, and by the way, congratulations.
Yeah? What for?
Well, you have excellent taste in women.
Dr. Nicholas, I'm sorry to barge in without calling.
Oh, not at all. It's fine. It's business or pleasure?
It's more in the line of business, I'm afraid. I'm here to talk to you about Eleanor Norris.
I'm hungry. Hey, thanks to your monkey shines, I didn't get to eat breakfast this morning.
All right, I will feed you as soon as you get me in to see Maxine.
Are you kidding me? Did you hear the matron? The woman is a knitting needle murderess. I am not going to get within 10 feet of her. 5 feet.
A foot?
Oh, come on, have a heart.
Why should I? Don't you want to know the story behind this picture?
No.
What do you mean, no, Keith? All I want to do is find out the connection between Pamela and this picture and the stolen locket.
Read my lips. Pamela Conrad is dead. She no longer exists. She is an ex-person. She lies moldering in the grave.
Well, I don't know what makes you so positive.
Well, I suppose she is alive, okay? Who cares?
I do, Keith. The woman, once upon a time, a very long time ago, gave up her son, Mason, her own flesh and blood, and I want to know why. I mean, it may not make any difference to you, but I'm a mother, and I know how difficult it would be to give up a son. I want to know the reason she did it. And if I find out, maybe I can use it against Cece to get Brandon back.
You're not going to... You don't want to get your hands on Brandon. You want to get your hands around Cece's neck.
Or maybe a little of both. But this may be my last chance to do it. I want to find out what is going on.
Well, it appeals to my sense of justice. Okay, I'll take you to Maxine, but first feed me, okay?
Keith. Fine, eat it. But after I see Maxine, I want you to promise me you're going to get me out of here. I'd do anything for a hot bath.
Tub for two?
It's a possibility.
Bubbles?
Maybe, if you're a very good boy, we can play the tugboat game.
Can I be harbor master?
Uh-huh.
I'm already listing the starboard.
Yes, well. First, Maxine. And then you promise to get me out.
Scout's honor.
Bon appetit.
Oh, baby, you're exhausted. Why don't you just go home and get some sleep?
Yeah, I'm beat. I had to stay up at the winery all last night doing some last-minute preparations before we, ship out the wine cooler.
Well, why don't we get some coffee and some breakfast, okay?
Yeah, I'd like that.
TJ, I bet you have a lot of things to do today, don't you? I'd hate to keep you here.
Well, actually, yeah, I do have a few places I have to go. Anyway, it was nice meeting you, Ted. I hope you know how lucky you are.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. I used to take all my energy just to keep up with this lady. All day on the slopes, all night dancing. Always ready for anything and always looking like $1 million. She's very, very special. So I just hope you know what you got. See you around.
If my timing's bad, I could come back later.
No, not at all. Please, sit down. It just surprised me. Is Miss Norris in some kind of trouble?
Oh, no, nothing like that. This is just a routine follow-up I'm making on some cases so I can close some files. Oh. A survey, if you will, of customer satisfaction.
I see. Well, in that case, you've come to the right place. I was thoroughly pleased with your agency service.
Huh. Well, as abbreviated as that service was, I wondered if you had an opinion as to her efficiency.
She was extremely efficient. She did some consulting work for me on, well, I had a new security system put in.
Huh. And what led you to use her?
The work I do here requires a certain amount of discretion. Your agency, and in particular Miss Norris, she both came highly recommended. I ran a credentials check on her, and as you know, her record's very impeccable.
So you would say that you were completely pleased
Couldn't have
with
been
her
more
performance?
pleased. Absolutely.
Huh. Well, it's always gratifying to hear such a glowing endorsement from a customer. I thank you for your time.
My pleasure. Is there something else?
Do you have any children?
My name is Gina, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit. I have a problem I thought maybe you could help me out with. Maxine, do you recognize this picture from a locket you once may have had?
I think it's only fair to warn you that I'm the district attorney. If you don't cooperate with us, I'm going to put you in solitary confinement, where you will have rats and bugs as company.
Oh, no. Please don't do that. I hate them things. Those pretty little red eyes staring at you. No.
Answer the question.
Where did you get the picture?
I got it from a lady in Bellevue. How'd you get it?
Never mind. Did you steal the locket with the pictures in it?
No, I didn't really steal it. I just kind of took it. Oh, I knew she wouldn't miss it. She was so over the edge, you know, that one. She lost it, that one.
That's one of the one.
Was she sick?
No, not fever sick. She's sick right in here. You know, just kept to herself. And she always looks so sad.
When was this? Was it a long time ago?
No, not so long as a year. No, 6 months. I don't know who's tracking this place.
Well, what happened to her? Can you remember her name?
No, I could never tell you that.
I can make you tell me that.
No, I swear, I never did know her name.
Is this her?
That's her, all right. She sure didn't look like that down on the ward, no, sir.
Well, thank you. Well, you've been very helpful.
I don't think I believe a word she said. The woman is one of the great unhinged.
I don't care. I now know that Pamela Conrad's alive, and I'm gonna find her.
Thank you.
Don't do it, Julia. You've got your whole life ahead of you.
Have you been here long?
What am I doing here?
We need your help. We just got a tip that connects our little friend, Madame Arcana, with this place.
Fine. Where do I come in?
Okay, this is it. We were hoping to avail ourselves of your legal expertise. I asked you if you had any children.
What has that got to do with what we were discussing?
Professional curiosity.
As a matter of fact, I have a daughter. She's a scientist and quite brilliant in her own right.
Spoken like a loving father. Where is she now?
She travels a lot.
I couldn't have met her.
Unlikely. Cruz, I don't have time to chat.
Then I'll come to the point. I know who your daughter is, and I know where she is. The Eleanor Norris we've been so casually discussing here is actually a woman named Elena Nicholas. And her traveling days, as I'm sure you're happily aware, are over.
How did you find out?
That's not the point. She's your daughter, isn't she?
Why? Why did you feel this need to trap me, Cruz? Yes. You see, there is a very simple explanation as to why she assumed an alias.
I'd like to hear it.
Children of very, very successful people, they come into the world with a strike against them. I didn't want that to happen to Elena. She is a brilliant woman. And she stands very well on her own achievements. She assumed an alias because she didn't want to compete with my reputation. Can't you understand that? That's reasonable, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
I've told you the truth. And maybe you could return the favor. Why all these questions?
You may be aware of certain recent attacks against various members of the Capwell family. It's common knowledge you have long considered Cece Capwell an enemy.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. Are you inferring that I am in some way responsible for these attacks?
I am suggesting that you and your daughter share more than your interest in...
My daughter has nothing to do with what's going on between Cece and me.
I think you're lying, Doc. The question is, are you trying to protect yourself or your daughter?
I think you better leave.
You listen to me. You're not doing her a damn bit of good by covering up for her. The woman is very, very sick, and she needs help.
Get out.
If you change your mind and decide to talk to me, you know where I am. In the meantime, I will be keeping an extremely close watch on her. If she makes one move against the Capwells, I guarantee you, she will fall. I hope somebody will be there to catch her.
Is that right, huh? Rattlesnake County.
It is... Oh, that's me. Gotta go do my number.
So what do you think?
I think our little friend is right. I kind of found herself a hot meal ticket with Victoria's name on it.
You've got a problem.
What now?
I got a visit from Cruz. Elena, he knows who you are.
Does he? Okay.
Elena, this is serious. He thinks that you're involved in some crazy vendetta against the Capwells.
And what did you tell him?
Elena, he is not stupid! And neither am I.
Well, just what do you think he's going to find out about me?
I don't know. You know what? Something inside of me doesn't really want to know. And somehow I think all of it is just really my fault.
No, don't say that. Don't even believe that. This has got nothing to do with you.
There was a time, a long time ago, when you were really very young. And we were really very close. What happened to that?
Remember that summer we spent on Capri? You rented that enormous villa, looking right out over the water. And we would swim all day. And then at sunset, we would go down and wait for the fishermen to come back. And then you would let me pick out the fish for our dinner.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't think I've ever been as happy as I was that summer. I felt so safe with you then. We can get that back again, can't we?
I wish we could.
We can.
I wish we could get it back.
We can. It can be just like it was before when we were alone together.
No.
Just you and me. Yes, it can.
No, baby. I can't protect you anymore.
I'm afraid.
I know.
I'm afraid.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Shh. Now listen. Listen to Daddy, okay? I'm gonna send you an airplane ticket to Capri. You're gonna go back. I can't go with you. But I want you to pack your bags. I want you on that plane to Capri.
No. I don't want to go without you.
You don't have a choice. Elena, you've got to get out of the country.
Because if you don't, I'm going to the police.
Why are you taking your gun?
Because I'm going to see Elena.
Oh, God. What did Dr. Nicholas say?
He lied to me. I busted his chops. He admitted that she was his daughter.
I don't know why you just don't hand this all over to the police and let them take care of it.
Because I don't have any proof, Eden, and besides, I spent a lot of time setting this up and I want to close it.
Can I come with you? I promise not to be in the way. I'll stay in the car and everything. I'll let you do
We have
any...
to have this conversation again. You know I'm not going to let you go with me to do something dangerous.
Look, I feel helpless, okay? I'm stuck in this wheelchair, and you're out there taking all the chances.
Well, it's my job to take those chances, and I'm sorry if I want you to be safe.
Please be careful, okay?
I will be careful. I didn't mean to lose you. I love you.
I love you too.
I'll be back soon.
Cruz?
What was that about?
Bring you back home safe to me.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Did I just fall asleep?
It's all right. It's all right. You looked adorable. Like a little baby boy.
Oh, God. I must have really crashed. I remember falling asleep.
Well, what do you expect when you're working every night, all night long? Unless it's my company.
Oh, you couldn't be boring if you tried. I mean, don't take my word for it. Ask TJ. God's apparent gift to women. What was this TJ? What does it stand for? Total jerk.
Yeah, right. He's actually not a bad guy once you get to know him.
Apparently not, according to him. You two had some real wild times, didn't you?
Yeah, well, people tend to romanticize the past a bit.
Yeah, you guys go out and party all the time, and I'm falling asleep on you.
Ted, I don't care about that. I just like being with you. We'll have plenty of time for those other things once the business takes off.
Oh, gosh, speaking of business, I gotta take off.
No, 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 no. You are going
No,
straight home to bed, young man, and I'm going to put you there myself.
Well, this day could get better and better then, I guess, couldn't it?
Alone.
Oh. You know, you don't really know how to louse up a guy's fantasy.
I'm sorry. Let's go. Come on.
Hi.
Hi.
Hope I'm not late.
No, I hope you don't mind that I already ordered.
I am too excited to eat. Guess what happened to me today?
What?
I went down to campus to register for classes, and I ended up getting a job. I'm going to be working at the student union in concessions. Of course, it's not that great money, but at least it'll help me with classes, and I might even have a little bit left over.
Haley, I didn't even know that you were thinking about getting a job.
I wanted to surprise you. And besides, I love to work, and... Well, Jake, I thought that maybe, you know, if the modeling didn't go right away, then this way I'd be able to help you.
Well, Haley, I don't need that kind of help. I mean, it's tough to go to school and hold down a job at the same time, I know. And my mom juggled 3 jobs at the same time just to keep food on the table, and it killed her.
This is different. This is just a part-time job. It's not going to be that rough.
Yeah, well, look, you can forget about all that, okay? Because I got some pretty good news of my own. Guess who got snapped up by the biggest agency in town?
No. Jake, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I guess they like my pictures or something. I don't know.
Or something. Oh, my
And the
gosh.
best part is that I'm not going to be exclusive to them, and listen to this. It pays $1,000 a day just to start.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
I know, it's great. Listen, you know, I'm really glad things are going to work out for us. So now, quit that job and stop worrying about it.
Hey, no. I'm not doing the job for the money.
Oh, what for then?
Jake, I just got out of a marriage where I didn't feel like I was a partner, an equal, and I need that. I need to know that I can stand on my own, and I told myself, no matter how successful you got, I have to know I can make it on my own.
I want to talk to you.
I've been expecting you. What took you so long?
You were expecting me?
I heard about the little heart-to-heart you had with my father this morning.
It was very enlightening.
Oh. And now you know all about me, huh? I found out something, too. About our little encounter session in the deep freeze. It seems that there wasn't really any danger at all. You were just setting me up. I applaud your ingenuity, Cruz. What a pity it didn't pay off.
Save your pity for yourself. I can prove what you did to Eden and Kelly and probably Mason and God knows how many other people on the list I don't know about yet. Because you see, Cain has come over to my side.
Oh, Cain. What a piece of work that is. Just what do you think that you're going to get out of him?
Bad luck for you, pal. Turns out his amnesia was a temporary condition. He told me everything, Eleanor or Elena, whatever the hell your name is, and I gotta tell you, it was an amazing story.
Well, I would love to hear what rantings he gave you to entertain you. But do you really think that that lunatic is going to be believed in any court of law?
I do indeed. You don't think a court of law would be mesmerized to hear the sick fantasies of the twisted megalomaniac playing judge, jury, and would-be executioner to an entire family? Come on, that's hot stuff.
You think you're very good, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So do I. I am totally fascinated by the scope and the detail of your fantasies. I wonder what it's like to be you, seeing plot and counterplot everywhere you turn.
I'm sure it's much more compelling to be you.
It does have its moments.
I'll bet.
But now, getting back to Cain. Was he able to provide a motive for my heinous crimes, alleged though they may be? I want you to take a good look at me, Cruz. I think I'm being strong and very brave considering the allegations.
Well, enjoy yourself while you can, baby. Because like the man said, it ain't over till it's over.
What would hurt you the most, Cruz? Something happening to your precious Eden?
That'd take you apart right now.
Do it.
You go near Eden again, or anybody else in her family, and I swear to God I will. I'll kill you.
What do you think my chances are of getting in to see Pamela in Bellevue?
As an inmate or a visitor? As an inmate, I think you stand an excellent chance. One look at your Rorschach test and they'd lock you up and throw away the key.
Now, that's not such a bad idea.
I was jesting.
Well, I'm open for other suggestions.
I'm sure. Why don't we go back to your place and play, We can let you wear a straitjacket. Be fun.
I've got to figure out an angle on Pamela. I'm dying to see the look on Cece's face when I bring her back to Santa Barbara.
Thank you, Mark. Hi. Well, that was a real washout. Manna Marcana, and I don't even think that's her real name, has absolutely no prior criminal record. Which doesn't mean she's clean, just that she's clever.
Great. What do we do now?
Well, what about the men your father has working on this?
No, they're worse off than we are.
John, I'm beginning to think we should never have left the desert when we did. I mean, we're that close to finding him.
Well, then let's go back. Let's go back there.
Yeah, I was about to suggest the same thing, except I had a solo trip in mind.
No way, buddy. We're going with you. What time do we leave?
How about right now?
Kane, don't forget, you owe me a favor. You owe me, Kane. Kane, you owe me a favor. Kane. Kane.
You go near Eden again, or anybody else in her family, and I swear to God I will. I'll kill you.
If I am going down, Cruz, my love,
Then I promise you, you're going down too. Cruz, is that you?
Yeah, baby, it's me.
Oh, that didn't take very long. What happened? Did she confess?
No, she, flexed her muscles. But she's coming apart. It won't be very long now, I'll tell you.
So what do you do? Just wait?
I got a plan.
I'll bet it's dangerous.
Well, it's a dangerous game. And I think the winner may have to play a little dirty.
Well, I'm scared.
Sometimes being scared is a good sign. To tell you the truth, I'm a little bit scared myself. Just a little.
Beginning Friday, NBC News takes you to China as television never has before. From Inner Mongolia to China's Wild West, we'll visit teeming Beijing and Shanghai and see a changing China from a modern space base to an ancient monastery where Kung Fu began. Join NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw, The Today Show, Sunday Today, and Meet the Press as NBC News takes you on an unprecedented week-long journey through China beginning Friday.